Hello and welcome to the John Ark Show. Today's episode is called How to Survive Your Second Bankruptcy. Before we begin, I want to encourage you to subscribe to our channel for free. You can also like, comment, and follow us. We're going to have a lot of great celebrity interviews coming up, so make sure to click on that notification bell so you can be notified every time we upload a new show. Also, we ask that you post a link to today's episode on all your social media to help spread the word. Now, let's get started. How many times can you go bankrupt in America? Well, there's no limit to how many times you can file in your lifetime. To prevent people from abusing the process, the bankruptcy code does require a certain amount of time to pass before you file for bankruptcy again. But that's not the problem. The real problem is, why are you filing or thinking about filing for a second bankruptcy again, or even a third, or even a fourth time in your life? That's the problem. The answer is that you probably aren't managing your money very well. And if that's the case, then that is the real problem. Perhaps you're spending too much, or your spouse is spending way too much. Perhaps you're spending too much money on things that don't matter, or things that are losing value. Maybe you keep losing money in the stock market, or you're starting businesses that fail too often, or you're investing in nonsense that will never work. The problem with all these things is that they all have one thing in common, and that is you. You're either the decision maker, or you're the information processor, or whatever you're doing it's just not working. Well, the obvious thing is to find someone to help you manage your money. Don't give them your money, just let them advise you on the handling of your money. If they give you advice that sounds reasonable and that the people around you think is reasonable, then give it a try. What's the worst thing that can happen? You can just file for another bankruptcy. So how common is this situation? It's much more common than people realize. How do we know that? Just look at all the homeless people on the streets. Generally speaking, each one of them living on the sidewalks has probably been bankrupt at least once. That's what happens when you lose your job and your property and you're living on the streets. It's a slow motion disaster spreading all across the country. What can be done about it? Well, people need to start living beneath their means. Don't buy anything you don't absolutely need. Stop spending money on alcohol, cigarettes, and drugs. Stop going to the restaurants. Have you seen what the prices are at restaurants? Have you seen what the prices are at fast food restaurants now? It's insane. It's difficult to get out of a fast food restaurant now for less than $20. Stop going out to the movies or going out to bars. I think that most people would be shocked if they knew how many Americans have gone broke because they spent too much money drinking, drugging, car payments which they can't afford, all sorts of nonsense that you think you need, but you really don't. Buy a used car, not a new car. Get a leased vehicle instead of purchasing an expensive new vehicle. Stop dating people who just want to burn through your money. Here's another important tip. If you're ever feeling a moment of weakness and thinking about spending money you don't really need to spend on something, then do this. Take a drive through the homeless section of town and then look at those people and ask yourself, do you want to be one of them? If the answer is no, then don't spend that money and go home to your family and be glad that you have a roof over your head. Good luck. Thank you for watching. I want to encourage you to subscribe to our channel for free. You can also like, comment, and follow us. We're going to have a lot of great celebrity interviews coming up, so make sure to click on that notification bell so you can be notified every time we upload a new episode. Thank you again, and we shall talk to you soon. Bye-bye.